Read with UPAWS, virtual story time, presented by UPAWS and the Literacy Legacy Fund of Michigan. Dizzie Lizzie by Kat E. Erikson, illustrated by Noah A. Under an old house in a dark weed den, with cobwebs in the corner and dirt underfoot, lived a mama cat and her 9 kittens. Kimba, Chinky, Doodle, and Twink, Chatterly, Squeaky, Wizzy, and Bink, and the littlest, Dizzie Lizzie. The kittens were always hungry, but Lizzie was so little it was hard to get her turn. "I want Mama's milk too," she cried. But the other kittens suckled away as if Lizzie were a flea. So Dizzie Lizzie threw a tizzy. She pawed and clawed. She bit and spit. She threw a hissy fit. But still the other kittens hogged the milk. "I won't give up," Lizzie vowed, "no matter how teeny tiny I am, no matter how wibbly wobbly I am, I'll find a way." Then Lizzie heard a sound. Snee-dee, woo, woo, woo. Her biggest sister, Kimba, had fallen asleep. Lizzie wiggled in and took Kimba's place. Ah! Lizzie gulped down warm, sweet milk. Lizzie felt another rumble, not a hunger grumble, but purrs. Lizzie purred as she drank Mama's milk. She purred as she kneaded Mama's belly. She purred as Mama's tongue soothed Lizzie's brow. Now Lizzie knew she only had to wait until Kimba took her after-dinner nap. Then Lizzie would wiggle in and drink up. For a few purr-filled days, Dizzie Lizzie had no tizzies, and all the kittens filled their bellies with warm Mama's milk and snuggled together in their dark wee den under the house. Then one day Mama was off hunting for her dinner when smack, boom, bam! Timber split and rained to the ground. A wooden beam fell between Lizzie and Kimba. Sunlight dazzled Lizzie's eyes. "Kimba!" Lizzie shrieked. Lizzie wailed. "Stop the wrecking ball!" came a shout. The shaking and quaking stopped. A shadow loomed overhead. A hand scooped Lizzie. Up, up, up! A kitten! Lizzie blinked in the sun. Other men lifted Chinky, Doodle, and Twink, Chatterly, Squeaky, Wizzy, and Blink, and at last Kimba. "But where's Mama?" Lizzie cried, "Mama!" All the kittens cried, "Mama!" The men searched the rubble, calling, "Here, kitty, kitty!" But Mama was nowhere to be found. Then the men carried the kittens away. Lizzie pawed and clawed. She bit and spit. She threw a hissy fit, but the men didn't stop. They tucked the kittens inside a box and put it in a truck and drove the kittens away. The world whizzed by. Lizzie lurched and cried, and Kimba licked Lizzie's brow, and Lizzie didn't feel quite so dizzy. At last the bumpy ride shuddered to a stop. Men carried the box of kittens inside. Not inside a dark wee den with cobwebs in the corner, but inside a big shiny room. A woman nestled Lizzie in her lap. She pressed a bottle to her lips. Lizzie drank and drank. She missed Mama, but never ever had Lizzie been first to get milk. Weeks passed and the kittens grew as the bottle woman nursed the litter. One day a lady came and took Chinky and Doodle away. Next a family came and took Bink and Wizzy away. All the kittens were adopted until only Lizzie and Kimba were left. Knock, knock, knock. A lady came inside. She wore a scarf light as a cloud. It floated across her shoulder as she kneeled down to pick Kimba up, up, up. "I can't lose Kimba too." Lizzie almost bit and spit. She almost threw a hissy fit, but she didn't. Instead, Lizzie pounced on Kimba, and the 2 fur balls somersaulted across the floor. "See how they love to play?" said the bottle woman. "Why not adopt both?" "But I only plan to adopt one. My place is so small. I'd better only take the big kitten. The scarf lady picked up Kimba and walked out the door. I won't give up, Lizzie vowed. No matter how teeny tiny I am, no matter how wibbly wobbly I am, I'll find a way. Lizzie dashed between the scarf lady's legs and outside to the grass. Lizzie flirted and clowned and flipped upside down. See how she adores her sister, said the bottle woman. The scarf lady laughed. I know how she feels. Then she snuggled Kimba under one arm and picked up Lizzie with the other. The scarf lady took the sisters home to a cozy, sunlit room with toys in the corner and carpet underfoot. Lizzie quivered. She wasn't sure what to think. Then the scarf lady soothed Lizzie's brow. She scratched under Lizzie's whiskers. She wiggled a fuzzy toy and giggled as Lizzie pounced on it. Then Kimba pounced on Lizzie, and the two fur balls somersaulted across the carpet. So every day the kittens cuddled and played and purred and kneaded away with the scarf lady, until one day she wasn't the scarf lady anymore, but just Mama. That was a great story. I'm so glad they were adopted together. Aren't you? Well, thanks for joining us. That was the end.